All right, welcome everyone to the October Project Prevent Next Generation statewide meeting. We're glad that you guys are here or listening to the recording. I'm Laura, I have Jessica and Stephanie with me, and we have a handful of things to go over with you guys, so we are going to jump right in. Hope you guys are enjoying the school year so far. Stephanie, let them know what we're going to be covering today.
So today we're going to go over the Changing Gears theme for the year, which we've mentioned before that our theme for this year is Changing Gears, but usually in the past we haven't really talked a ton about the theme just throughout the year. So going forward this year, we want to really focus on what that means and how you can incorporate the idea of changing gears and changing people's minds in your own schools and communities.
Yes, and spoiler alert, we're kind of wrapping up a workbook that will go along with the theme for this year too, kind of like the Reach guidebook that we had last year. So
super excited about
that should be coming soon.
And then also Red Ribbon Week is coming up pretty soon. It's in a couple weeks at the end of October. Yay! So we're going to go over that a little bit, give you some ideas of things, activities that you can do during that week, and kind of talk about more about what's going to be going on. And then our 100 Reasons to Quit campaign. I don't know if any of you guys have seen, because it's mostly been on social media. So I don't know how many of you guys have your own social medias, but if you can mention it to your advisors or to your teachers, they might be able to show you. But each Friday throughout this semester, we've been sharing some information and some pictures on our Facebook and Instagram that kind of just talks about the different reasons of why someone should quit using tobacco.
Yeah, and we can talk about kind of maybe some ways that you guys could incorporate it, not on social media, but like different ways you could do it.
Yeah, it's some great information that you guys could pull to use for other activities. And then we have a new chapter reporting tool that we're going to go over. Finally. Laura has made a tutorial video that is on our YouTube, so she's going to talk a little bit more about that later. And then also we're going to talk about our chapter champions, what that really means. We've talked about that a little bit already. This picture here is one of our chapter champions that has already been submitted, our friend Luke. And then something new we're going to talk about is Quiz Whiz, and we'll go into more detail about that towards the end of the meeting.
Yes, excited about that too. A lot of new things going on. So let's just kind of start by talking about the theme, changing gears, and really start this month with you trying to just reflect and think about how you think about tobacco and nicotine. Is it something that you're used to being around? Is it something that you obviously don't want to see people using it if you're part of Project Prevent, but just changing the way that you think about it could mean not just your feelings, but also your how educated you are on the harmful effects of smoking, dipping, vaping, all of those things. So we're really going to focus on changing the brain, changing gears by not only changing your opinions, but also changing your knowledge. So first, you can just kind of start asking yourself, why did you join Project Prevent in the first place? What made you want to be part of Project Prevent and the Next Generation chapter? Is it because you are passionate about wanting people to stop smoking, or is it because you have a personal experience? Maybe I know for me, I've lost 2 grandparents to tobacco use, so that's something that really is important to me. So what is it? Why is it important to you? Why did you join in the first place? And then start asking yourself, well, what do you already know about the harmful effects of tobacco? I think that most of us know at this point that smoking causes cancer, right? So we know for sure that smoking can cause cancer. That has been proven time and time again. But there are other things that it can cause too, and not just lung cancer. It can cause cancer just about anywhere in the body, but it can also cause it can cause heart attack, strokes, lots of different things. So kind of start thinking about what all you know about tobacco and nicotine, because sometimes people don't consider vaping a tobacco product, but it does contain nicotine and lots of other chemicals. And I think this Quiz Whiz that we're going to talk about here in a little bit will also help you get some more facts and some more knowledge. And then how does tobacco and nicotine affect you? Are you ever around it? Does it affect your friends? Does it affect your family members? And how does it affect your community where you live and of course our state as a whole. So I have some kind of fast facts for you just about Arkansas in general, because we know that we have a problem here. It's a problem everywhere, but in Arkansas, our tobacco use rates are much higher than they are for the rest of the country when you average all the states together. So that's what these graphs show you. The first one is high school students who smoke. And in Arkansas, it's 2 times higher than the average of all the other states in the US. More than 2 times higher. And then dipping is a huge problem here. It's more than 3 times higher than the average of all the other states in the US. And then adults who smoke is almost 2 times as higher also. So we really do have a problem. And it really, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of education and helping people with resources to quit and making sure that people never start. And that's where you guys really come in. And then finally, just a couple of more fast facts. We know, as I mentioned, that smoking causes cancer, but in Arkansas, it causes 33.5% of all the cancer deaths in our state. So imagine all the people that die in 1 year from cancer, a third of them could have been prevented if it wasn't for smoking. Smoking causes about 5,800 deaths each year in our state alone. That's a lot of people. That could be an entire town, or for some of our towns, that could be like 6 towns put together. And then this fact that's been around for a while, and unfortunately it's still true, smoking kills more people than alcohol, AIDS, car crashes, drugs, murders, and suicides all combined. So it is incredibly deadly. So just a few little facts there. And like I said, we'll talk a little bit more about the quiz whiz here in a second. And just going on to our changing gears theme, kind of circling back, that's our theme for the year, but it's also the theme for the Next Gen Summit. So we have wanted to have a separate conference for you guys, separate from the 7th through 12th graders. We wanted to do this last year, but because everything shifted to virtual, we were not able to do that. But this year you have your very own thing, and we're so excited. Hold the date March 16th this spring. It'll be right before spring break for most of you guys. It's a free conference for kids in 4th through 6th grade. The theme is changing gears, and it'll focus on how you guys can change the way others think about tobacco and nicotine. And hopefully we're almost certain that it will be at the Little Rock Zoo. We do want to still provide a virtual option, and we're working on kind of what that will look like. But if there are some of you that just can't travel to Little Rock, we want you to still be able to be involved. Registration is coming soon. It will probably be open right when you guys come back from winter break. So when you come back to school in January, the registration will be open then. Of course, we'll have t-shirts and swag bags and all kinds of things, but we're really excited about this and hope that you guys can join us for that. So moving into Red Ribbon Week. So I was going to talk about Red Ribbon Week, but we've got a few ideas we wanted to just throw out there.
Like I mentioned in the beginning, Red Ribbon Week is coming up not next week, but the week after. So October 25th through the 29th. And I wanted to kind of talk about this because I want to make sure that you guys send us tons of pictures of all the fun activities that you do.
Yes.
So that way we can be sharing them during Red Ribbon Week. So some ideas, if you guys need ideas for activities, it's always great when you do a banner at your school and have kids come up and sign the banner, sign their name to pledge to be tobacco and nicotine free,
drug free. Yes. I love the theme this year too. It's so cute. And you can order these materials from the redribbon.org website, but of course you can always make your own too.
Yes. We also have pledge cards. So if you guys wanted to make your own pledge cards that kids could pledge to be drug free and have them sign it at lunch or throughout the day. And then another thing that we always really love is door decorating contests. And some of the schools and groups do it already anyway as activities throughout this week. But a door decorating contest is super fun. Some of the ones are really creative. We love to share those.
Yes, it could have a Halloween theme with it if you wanted it to, a fall theme. But of course, like the underlying theme is always drug free. So that's always super cute.
Yes. And you guys come up with really creative ideas for activities on your own too.
And this would be a good time. I'm sure some of the other classrooms are looking for things to do with their students. So if you guys are in like 4th, 5th, or 6th grade, maybe the like kindergarten class at your school would like for you guys to come and read one of our storybooks, or just talk to them, maybe do some coloring sheets and things. We have lots of different worksheets that you can print out on the website if you go to resources and materials. What were you going to say?
Also, on that note, the website for Red Ribbon Week, like if you go to this website, redribbon.org, this little like guy with the sunglasses and thumbs up actually is a coloring sheet
Oh, that's
too.
right.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we have it on our website yet or not, but you can definitely pull this guy as a coloring sheet if that's like an activity.
That's a good idea. And actually, every year the Red Ribbon theme is created by a kid. So this one was created by a 7th grader in another state. I want to say like Pennsylvania or something, but
Way to go.
I know. Love Red Ribbon Week. Awesome. What else we have going on? Oh yeah, so the 100 Reasons. You kind of already explained it.
Yeah.
It is a campaign. Is it the World Health Organization?
Yes.
That they've put out. So they have listed 100 reasons why someone should quit tobacco. And so Stephanie's working on our Facebook and Instagram to share some of those every Friday, like she mentioned. But if this is something that you guys wanted to go to that website and get the list, maybe that's something that you could do a project around, whether that's making posters and signs for your hallways in the school, or maybe doing some announcements, like if you got into the office and was able to, say some of the reasons every week on the announcements before school, put some things in the lunchroom for kids to see. But it's really cool. There are so many reasons why someone should quit, that I love that they packaged them together in this 100 Reasons
And they're
campaign.
just like really short little facts too. So it's easy to share for like announcements and things like that.
Right.
Also, this article is linked on our website too. So if you go to Project Prevent's website on the homepage and scroll down a little bit, you'll see the 100 Reasons article.
Excellent. Let us know if you have questions about that. But again, and you can steal Stephanie's reasons when you if you follow us on social media every Friday. I don't know what happened to December, but the idea with this graphic is to help you guys remember that we want you to report, do your chapter reports every month, at least by the 10th of the month. So for September, we would hope that you would have September's reported by October 10th. Of course, it's the 13th now, and I'm just now telling you about it. So really shoot for that November 10th next time. But the chapter report is new. It's set up the same way that it was last year. If you were here last year, where you go onto the website and you click submit a chapter report, and it's one of those like digital reports where you just click, 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 fill it out. What's different about it, and what I really like about it this year, is that everything is like a one-stop shop. So you don't have to go back in and enter your meetings. You don't have to go back in and enter each activity. You can enter everything all at one time. So I did create a video of me just kind of clicking through it and showing you all the different pieces to it, because it can kind of be a lot until you get comfortable with it. But that video is on the website. So when you go to get involved chapter reports on the website, that's the one of the tabs at the top says get involved. Hover over that and click chapter reports. It'll take you to the page where you can submit a report, but also watch that video. And I think it's very easy. It's set up to where you guys can just like click your name, click the date, click, whatever it is that you did. And there's a little spot for comments, but there's not a whole lot of like writing that you'll have to do. It's really kind of just, like I said, just click, 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 submit. You can also upload like documents or pictures in the report. You're welcome to do that. It's easier for us if you just email them to me or Stephanie, but either way we'll find them. So if it's easier for you to just do them when you do your chapter report, that's absolutely fine too. Please let us know if you have questions about the chapter report. We don't expect one for January. That's why this looks a little funky. If you report what you did in November by December 10th, then we're gone for so long, for half of December and the first part of January. So really, if you can just report everything, if you do anything in January and then whatever you do in February, you can get that in on March 10th. It's also, I say that it's one stop. You can do it all at once. You don't have to do it all at once. If you wanted to submit 3 reports for 1 month, just kind of as you do things, you're welcome to do that too. You don't have to do it all at once. So just whatever, it really is kind of set up to be as easy as you guys need it to be. But please let us know if you have questions about the reports. And our chapter champion, yay! Luke Jarrett is from Cross County Elementary School. He's a faithful Project Prevent member.
He does have social media.
He does have social media, and he will send a message in the DMs. He's a 6th grade student, so next year he'll be going to the high school, who also has a Project Prevent chapter. So he'll just get to transition right on into the Cross County High School chapter with Miss Williams too. And I know that Miss Crow will miss him because he has been very helpful. He is our only chapter champion for our next gen chapters so far. So if any of the rest of you are interested in nominating a student or volunteering yourself if you're a student, what this means is we're just looking for a handful of students that would be willing to help us maybe with ideas for the conferences or ideas for projects that we do, but just to kind of have like that almost like your chapter president or your chapter leader. We just want to know who they are so that we can reach out and maybe get some feedback and some ideas from you guys. So if you want to nominate yourself or someone, all you have to do is email me and our contact information will be on the last slide, and just say, this is who I am, this is where I go to school, this is what grade I'm in, and please send us a picture. We're also going to include this in our conference agendas too. So
yeah, we really just wanted to like recognize you guys this year that are like really standouts and doing big things in your chapters.
Yeah, and we named them chapter champions because at Children's our not motto, what's it called? Our mission is that, yes, we champion children. Yes. To be healthier today. Yes. Wait, better today, healthier tomorrow. Yes. Okay. So please let us know if you want to nominate yourself or someone else. And we wanted to highlight the list of chapter champions. Jessica, we'll let you go through these. Beryl Henry, well, I'll just let you give everybody a shout out. I'll let you go.
Okay, so we want to shout out Beryl Henry Elementary School.
Yay, that's in Hope, down in Hope, the home to President Bill Clinton and great watermelons.
Cotter Elementary School.
Yay, and Cotter is up north, close to Mountain Home.
Cross County Elementary.
Luke's home. That is east, close to the Mississippi River.
Drew Central.
Apparently, I'm going to tell you guys where all these are located. That's in Monticello, down south.
Main Street BPA. That's in High Springs.
Yes, I don't have to do that one.
Omaha Elementary School.
Yes, and they are up north as well, close to Cotter. So we are spread all out, out far, and we are hoping to get. We're kind of working with a few other chapters. I see that Miss Brazil is on, and Fordyce, she has a chapter at the high school there, but is looking to hopefully start a next generation chapter too at the elementary school. Maybe Boonville up in Northwest Arkansas. So we have a few more that may be joining us, but so far these are the ones that have registered. These are our official next gen chapters right now. And speaking of registering, you want to just kind of give them an update? This has changed since we did it last week.
Okay, so far we have 58 chapters.
Yes.
And 1,311 members.
Yes.
Wow.
So we've asked everyone to re-register their chapter this year, which the ones that we just listed, you guys have all already done that. So thank you. But we're really trying to get an accurate count of our chapters because we have a ton that are kind of on our mailing list and we share information with and everything. But we want to know for sure how many of you guys are actually meeting and actually doing activities. And yeah, we have 58 chapters across the state and more than 1,300 members. I set a November goal. So
Pretty close.
It's close. We're close. Yeah. I think we could get there.
Less than 10 away.
Yeah, that's true. We're getting
We're getting up there. And then I know for sure that we have about 7 chapters that I know have not registered yet. So I think that we could get there by November. Yes. And then 1,500 members. Wouldn't that be great to have 1,500 kids all over the state working on Project Prevent, working on eliminating tobacco use in our state so that we can see those numbers from those graphs that I showed you a minute ago. Yeah, we want to see that go the other way. We want Arkansas's use to go way down. Okay, quiz whiz.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
This hopefully will be a lot of fun. So this is something brand new. We kind of just like really finished it up this morning. But you guys have probably heard us talk about Trivia Tuesday before because we talk about it all the time. Because our high school students, and maybe some of you guys if you get on the social media, but our high school students really love it. And Trivia Tuesday, we run on Project Prevent's Instagram story every Tuesday.
You guys are still more than welcome to do that.
Yes. So if you already do it, then you know about this. If you don't have social media or haven't been on there, every Tuesday we have like 3 trivia questions about smoking, vaping, tobacco, nicotine, whatever it might be. 3 trivia questions on our Instagram story. And we do that every week. And then at the end of the month, right before the statewide meeting, we will choose like 3 winners who have gotten on and played consistently throughout the month and gotten the answers right. So we really wanted to come up with something for you guys to do that was kind of like that if you don't have Instagram. So we've created Quiz Whiz.
Quiz whiz, drum roll. Do you remember how to do it?
Oh yeah, I think it's just D.
It's a little late because we already announced it.
That's true.
But
Still get the effect.
pretty excited about that effect.
So
thanks.
Get that off there.
So it is added to the website now. And this is the Next Generation page. If you haven't been there before, you remember me talking about the tabs at the top. If you go to the one that says who we are, hover over that, there'll be a Next Generation that you can click and it'll take you to this page. And now you can see that there's a button down there that says Quiz Whiz. So that button the link will be updated every month. So it's already out there now. You can go and do it right now. But the idea is that you guys could answer these trivia questions, these quiz questions as a team. So like your entire chapter, all of the Beryl Henry chapter, maybe do it during your meeting. And there's only 5 questions, but you guys decide together, submit your answers. And then next month, we'll come back and award and announce the ones who got at least 4 out of 5 correct. So that's what we're looking for. At least 4. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Some of you might get them all 5. But every month we'll, at the statewide meeting, we will announce who has won by winning. I mean, yes, Quiz Whiz. By winning, I mean who has gotten at least 4 out of 5 answers correct on the Quiz Whiz.
Yes. So this is a way for you guys to test your knowledge and also have the chance to win some prizes too.
Yes. Yes. There will be prizes.
Yes. Always.
Okay, so we're so excited about that. We're really just kind of racking our brains trying to think of like how we could do some like trivia type things with you guys too. So I hope that you'll play. I hope that you guys will go onto the website. And like I said, we'll update it at the first of every month. So in November, you'll have brand new questions to go in and answer. All right, I think we're wrapping up. I said the contact information would be here, but you didn't know that you were going to get a new fun Bitmoji picture too. We're so excited for fall. We're ready for it to stop being 87 degrees
in October.
But I'm Laura, Stephanie, and Jessica are here as well. This is all of our contact information. So anytime I say, just email me, here's our emails. Your advisor should have our emails pretty handy too. We send out an email every Friday to your advisors, just kind of updating them on what's going on. But we want you guys to be able to reach out to us anytime too. Our website, projectpreventar.org, that's at the top. Get to know it. Please visit it. There's tons of great resources on there. You'll even see some pictures of yourselves likely. And then our social media, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, you can go to at Project Prevent AR is the handle. So that's easy to remember because they're the same pretty much. And if you don't have social media, like we said, maybe your parents do and they want to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, they can see some of the work that's being done across the state too. That's one thing that's great about our social media is that we're constantly sharing pictures of chapters just like you guys who are doing things all over the state. So you'll be able to see what other other chapters are doing, and maybe steal some of those ideas. If you see something that someone's done at their school and you're like, oh, that's so cool, we should do that. Yes, you should. That's the answer. You absolutely should.
And we do have some grandmas on the Facebook who love to share when you guys are out there. So your families get to see all the cool stuff you're doing too.
That's right. Be
So
sure
we've
to
had some proud
tell your
grannies
Mimi
out there.
That's right. Your people. Well, okay. We have a handful of people that have joined live. So if you guys that are on right now have any questions or just want to do a shout out or anything that you want to share, feel free to unmute and join us. Let us know, or you can type in the chat if you don't have a microphone. We've got the chat pulled up too. We'll give you guys just a second. Oh, Miss Brazil, I thought you were going to talk. I won't put you on the spot too much. Well, thank you guys for joining us. We are finished just a couple of minutes early, but this will be recorded. This is being recorded. This will be uploaded to the website here shortly so that you guys can go back and watch the recording and make sure that all of your chapter members are able to watch it too. So everybody's caught up and knows what's going on. We just have a couple of more months before we'll be breaking for winter break. The fall semester is halfway done. Well, keep up the great work, guys. We thank you for all that you're doing. We can't wait to see all of your projects and hear about all the activities and things that you guys have going on. So please let us know if you need anything, and we will see you soon.
That's it.
All right. Have a great rest of the day.